Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Seattle SuperSonics. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Well, we know the season has still only just really begun, but Clark, already some teams are off to the races with great starts.
Clearly, Kevin, I mean, we've had some hot starts for sure, but other teams shouldn't be discouraged if they've been a tad slow out of the gate. You know, there's still a ton of basketball to be played.
Oh, good from Payton. Hughes with it. Passes to Jordan. Now here's Brown. Pass to Stackhouse. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Tell you what, these coaches really like it when Stack takes it inside, pounding that paint.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Brown. Outside Jordan. We're about 1 minute into the first. And it's Seattle with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Payton against Hughes. Pass to Stackhouse. A 3-ball. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Stackhouse has got 5 points so far.
Stackhouse locked and loaded on the catch. Almost automatic.
Who is outside? As to Dropniak. Here's Payton. Hughes covering. Here's Dropniak. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Unloads from 13. Kemp's shot is off.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
The pass to Hughes. Here's Stackhouse. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Savvy dime by Hughes, not sleeping on that chance to set up another guy.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Timeout is called. First of the game for the SuperSonics.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Payton passes to Lewis. It's Kemp on the wing. Lewis is screen on Brown. Back to Lewis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Payton. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Passes it to Hughes. And here is Jordan. Over Barry. And Washington again with the bucket.
Yeah, when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now, here's Payton. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist total show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Washington with the ball after the miss from Gary Payton. Now Hughes hasn't made one yet. Here's Jordan. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Barrett. Hughes covering. Who is outside? From outside the arc. Oh, my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one is on Stackhouse. The SuperSonics shooting their first foul shot of the night.
At the line for one.
The free throw drops for Lewis.
And Lewis, one of those guys that can fit into a lot of different roles. Depending on what his team needs, he's got a diverse skill set, he's got size, and this guy loves shooting the three.
Brown finds Jordan. Over Barry. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now, here's Lewis. 23 points for him the last game against the Heat in Miami. Good.
That's why Payton's teammates have confidence in him and trust him, because he understands when he should take these quick shots.
Here's Hughes. The lead is 2. Hughes with the screen on Lewis. And Lewis comes to help. Here's Hughes. Still without a basket. Back to Stackhouse. Feeds to Brown. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Brown with the finish himself in close, bagging his own groceries that time.
Payton surveying the floor. Pass to Kemp. Some solid defense from Brown.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Stackhouse. 8 points for him. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Physical move by Brown to protect the rock and then get the putback to go.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Hughes kicks to Brown. Pass to Jordan. Back to Brown. Hughes against Payton. They get it back. Thomas, good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Barrett. Nothing on the board. Here's Throbniak. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming out.
And Barry offers a ton of versatility. I mean, Brent is a tall guard with really good handles and a deadly three-point shooter.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Washington.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Here's Hughes, who's coming off a 13-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Six on the shot clock. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Hughes.
And Hughes, a very solid player, guys. I mean, an athletic guard who can get hot on occasion.
Kicks to Lewis. Pass to Drobniak. Over in the corner, Kemp. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Lewis with the three. It's deflected. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. He's checked in for Michael Jordan. And the SuperSonics also making a change. Ward, he's checked in for Peyton. Wizards leading by 9. Brown outside. The pass to Lou. And again, Washington no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Lewis passes to Ward. It's Kemp on the wing. Lewis sets the pick for Kemp. Back to Lewis. Over Stackhouse. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got his second basket of the night.
You know, usually Kemp's passing game is low-key overlooked, but this is a quality feed here.
On the wing, it's Larry Hughes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Hughes. Haywood's checked in for the Wizards. Radmanovich is checked in for Seattle. Mason checks in for Barry. Both shots good from the stripe. Sonics trail by 9. Here's Ward. Coming off a 12-point game his last outing.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Jared Jeffries, who's checked in for Washington. And then for Seattle. Evans, he's checked in for Lewis. And it's Peyton in for Ward. Now here's Peyton. And here is Mason. Outside, Peyton. with some arc. Washington with the rebound. This game against Seattle is the first time they've met this year.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they played 10 games, each side would win 5.
Here's Payton after the basket by Washington. Pass to Radmanovic. Shoots the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
This is exactly what Radmanovic is known for, a steady hand shooting the perimeter shot.
Here's Lou. 17 points in his last outing. Stackhouse buries it from three-point range. Stackhouse has got 11 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Payton. Pass to Mason for the three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Took him no time at all on that one. 13 points in the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And here are the SuperSonics now, following the bucket by the Wizards. 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Here's Payton. He gets it in there. Payton's got his third basket of the night right there.
Oh, nice play call by Payton. He sees the defensive layout and knows the pick and roll will open things up.
1:30 left here in the opening quarter. Mason against Stackhouse. Here's Lou. Almost, but it rolls out. Sonics trail by 11. Here's Radmanovic. Pass to Drobniak. Payton the bounce pass. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Evans setting the pick for Payton. Good on the three-point shot. Payton's got it back down to single digits for the Sonics.
Boy, the sharp shooting of Payton, admirable. You can't afford to give him daylight from deep.
Lou passes to Stackhouse. From about 19 feet, that one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here's Payton. 9 points in the game so far. And they double up Payton. Mason for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Stackhouse with it. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. Thomas, a screen on Mason. Stackhouse, the pass to Thomas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Wizards lead by 10.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And so it's the Washington Wizards going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And there's the pass to Payton. And they double up Payton. Now Mason. Scoreless thus far. Payton inside. Defended by Jordan. Jordan with some nice D. Passes it to Lou. The feed to Stackhouse. And he uses the glass on the layup. Stackhouse has got 4 this quarter. A big change to the playoff format, Greg. The first round is up to best of 7. It was best of 5.
Yeah, and no one is complaining about more playoff games. The intensity is incredible, but it'll be interesting to see if we have less excess.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Lou passes to Stackhouse. Here's Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Stackhouse. Stackhouse has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Ward. Pass to Mason. Payton with the ball. Guarded by Jordan. And they double up Payton. Pass to Ward. Radmanovich for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Radmanovich has got 6.
That's part of the value that Radmanovich brings to the court. He's a floor spacer who really excels in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside Oakley. The pass to Stackhouse. Here's Lou. Back to Oakley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Wizards lead by 15.
Lou putting it right on target for his teammate. Really, that's what a true point guard does. On time, on target.
Three-pointer, Payton. Charles Oakley grabs the miss. Washington's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Lou. Still scoreless. Passes to Oakley. Here's Lou. Here's Stackhouse. Here's Haywood. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Wizards making a switch here. Thomas has checked in. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Payton outside. Pass to Radmanovich. Pass to Ward. To the wing on the left. Nice ball movement by Seattle. 6 to shoot. And they double up Payton. From past the arc. Seattle missing again. Wizards leading by 17. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Stackhouse outside. Tries again, and it's laid up and in by Thomas. Thomas got his 3rd basket of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here is Mason. Evans, a screen on Jordan. Over to the left wing. Ward. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates to clean looks.
Now, here's Jordan. Last game, 26 points. Lou, that's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Ward. Mason looking around. And they double up Payton. Mason kicks to Payton. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Jordan, high post. Payton's there. Lou passes to Thomas. Here's Jordan. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. Sonics trail by 19. Now the pass to Ward. Back to Payton. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Payton's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, you know, Gary Payton is simply a do-it-all guard, folks. I mean, his stat sheet reflecting that tonight.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Making some changes. Kwame Brown, he's checked in for Oakland. Jeffries comes in for Stackhouse, and Larry Hughes is subbed in for Lou. Then for the Supersonics, Probniak, he's checked in for Evans. Kemp comes in for Edmonovich, and Berry subbed in for Ward. Brown the pass to Hughes. Outside Jordan. Brown outside. Down low, Kemp with the steal. And here is Mason. He had 10 points in the win against Miami. Passes it to Payton. And they double up Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Over Hughes. And it's Payton. That time on the assist by Kemp. 14 points for Gary Payton. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Wizards. Pass to Hughes. 3-pointer. Carries the long-range jumper. Hughes got 8 points.
When Hughes knocks down threes, he is a major headache for the opponent.
Mason with it. Still yet to score. Payton from outside. And another 3 for Seattle.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here is Jeffries. They lead by 14. On the pass to Brown. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Brown being physical like this is impressive, showing defenders he's not backing down from anybody.
Time now for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Washington. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. The team was just starting to settle into its rotations. Now, next man up. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. The Supersonics shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And that one falls for Mason.
Well, you know Desmond Mason is an artist, really creative off the court, but on the court, he's creative too, especially around the rim.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Stackhouse comes in for Jared Jeffries, and it's Lou in for Michael Jordan. And Mason drops them both. Here's Lou. Pass to Brown. Here's Stackhouse. Kemp with the rebound. Sonics trail by 14. Baden outside. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Hughes. He's got 8. Dishes it to Brown. Wizards passing it around. On the wing, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Over Kemp. Rebounded by Kemp. Seattle has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Berry. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
They set the pick. Stackhouse outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Stackhouse has got 7 points for the quarter.
Clearly a positive sign. When Stackhouse is knocking down the 3-ball, the offense really opens up.
Timeout called here. The SuperSonics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
For the Sonics, Lewis comes in for Mason, and it's Ward in for Gary Payton. The dish to Kemp. Lewis outside. Lewis sets the pick for Kemp. Back to Lewis. 5 to shoot. Pass to Drobniak. Over Thomas. Great D that time from Thomas. Washington leading now by 15. Hughes kicks to Brown. The pass to Lou. And he drives in. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Teron Lue, so quick with the ball in his hands.
Here's Ward. Passes it to Barrett. There's the triple. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Stackhouse. On the 3 off target. Sonics trail by 14. Here's Ward. Pass to Barry. Kemp deciding where to go with it. Pass to Barry. Lets it go with the 3. And good coming on the assist by Kemp. Kemp's got 3 assists tonight. Washington has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Hughes, the pass to Stackhouse. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls for him. Jordan's checked in for Lou. And the SuperSonics also making a change. Payton's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Sonics trail by 12. 1:37 left in the first half, and he gets it to go. Obniak's got his second bucket of the night.
You have to love the approach Peyton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Now here's Jordan. On the wing, it's Larry Hughes. Rebounded by Kemp. Kemp's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lewis against Stackhouse. And Kwame Brown picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .106 left in the second quarter. Barry the pass to Lewis. Clock at 6. Peyton against Hughes. No good from Peyton. Wizards leading by 10. And Lewis comes to help. Here's Hughes. Jordan dishes to Thomas. And it's good for 2. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Now here's Lewis. He has 6. He dishes it to Peyton. Back to Lewis. Outside, Peyton. Over Hughes. Rebound by the Wizards. Thomas got 6 rebounds in the game. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Love whenever Hughes uses his athleticism, especially when he's close to the basket.
From the wing, good work there as it goes. Peyton's got 19 points. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Wizards. They lead by 12. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, you look at Jerry Stackhouse, he's been playing really well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The pass to Brown. Here's Jordan. To use the glass. And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for the SuperSonics. A 12-point game. Here's Barry. Hughes covering. Passes it to Barry. Shot clock at 6. Here's Peyton. And that one is off. Good D by Jordan. Washington leading now by 12. Pass to Hughes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Brent Barry picks one up. For Washington, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And that one falls for Hughes. Both good from the line that time. Here's Lewis. Pass to Payton. The three. Washington with the rebound. Stackhouse outside. The pass to Brown. And here is Jordan. Shot from free throw range. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jordan's got 6 points.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Pass to Payton. Rebound by the Wizards. Thomas got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bobbed up there for Thomas. Very pretty alley-oop layup. And the Wizards lead by 18.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Now, here's Lewis. He's got 6. Dishes to Payton. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Here's Jordan. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Barry. He's got 10. It's Payton, high post. Pass to Barry. Here's Drobniak. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Payton from outside. Kwame Brown pulls it in. Payton against Hughes. He kicks to Thomas. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Really strong rebounding on the interior. He gets the easy putback.
Seattle calls timeout. And it's Seattle with the ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Lewis outside. There's the dish to Payton. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Hughes, the pass to Stackhouse. And Lewis comes to help. Stolen away. Outside, Payton. Pass to Lewis. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Kemp. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Kemp's got his first 2 points of the night. Washington leading now by 20. Hughes kicks to Jordan. Stackhouse with it. 22 points for him. That one good for 2. Stackhouse has got 24.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Lewis. 6 points for him. Payton, that's good. He's got 21.
Boy, how about Gary Payton's silky look, working his way in close to the basket to make sure he got what he wanted in close.
Here's the screen. Elbow shot. Again, the Wizards score.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now, here's Payton. He's got 21. Here's Kemp. And Kemp slams it in.
The athleticism and quickness of Kemp, using both as weapons in the pick and roll.
And here is Hughes. 15 points in the game. He dishes it to Thomas. Kicks it to Stackhouse. Hughes against Kemp. Shot clock at 5. Hughes the pass to Thomas. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Yeah, I just love how alert Hughes is. Super talented guard who knows when one of his guys is open.
Outside, Payton, the 3, hits it from three-point range.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. The wing, it's Larry Hughes. Here's Brown. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Brown's got 8 points.
A real force to be reckoned with inside. Brown using his height and strength to dominate.
Here's Barry. He's got 10. Payton outside. Kemp a screen on Hughes. 6 to shoot. Payton finds Kemp, shoots over Brown, and there's Sean Kemp on the assist from Payton.
Gary Payton.
Payton's got 4 assists in the game. Washington leading now by 19 points. Brown with a screen on Payton. Hughes with it. Guarded by Kemp. Good on the bucket. Hughes got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, dynamic drive by Hughes, cutting through the defense to get him an easy one.
Lewis outside. Now the pass to Payton. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. That's good on the jump shot. Payton's got 26.
And the intelligence of Payton, reading defenses like a book and understanding when to take the shot.
On the wing, Hughes. He's got 17. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Obniak's got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes to Payton. Kemp with a screen for Lewis. Back to Kemp. Outside for Lewis. Over Stackhouse. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with his natural strength, defending Kemp on the interior is always a challenge. All the defense can do there was foul.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
Sean Kemp is relentless, and as a result, he's a double-double threat every night. A real force in this league.
Lou, he's checked in for Washington. And the SuperSonics also making a change. Ward's checked in. And he sinks the second. Here's Lou. He has 5. On the wing, Hughes. Pass to Lou. 4 on the shot clock. Over Barry. Lou, that's good. Lou's got 7 points in the game.
Lou knows how to get to his spot. Really smooth in how he operates.
Pass to Barry. Outside Kemp. Here's Drobniak. And there's the pass to Barry. Here's Lewis. And he lays it straight in. He's got 8.
Nice job inside that time by Rashard Lewis, recognizing he had the advantage and attacked.
Lou passes to Hughes. Takes the 13-footer, and he knocks down the jumper. Hughes got 19 points.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Ward. Pass to Barry. Here's Drobniak. He's guarded by Thomas. Back to Lewis. Kemp passes to Ward. Over Hughes. And another basket for Seattle.
Assist goes to Sean Kemp.
Wizards leading by 18. Now Hughes. He's got 19. Brown outside. And Sean Kemp picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wizards making a switch here. Oakley's checked in. Admonovich is checked in for Seattle. Lou passes to Oakley. And Lewis comes to help. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lou. Good on the triple. Lou's got 10.
One of the things you like about Lou is that he doesn't force up shots on the perimeter. He takes high percentage looks.
Here's Ward. He has 5. Pass to Radmanovich. Back to Lewis. Here's Ward. Offensive rebound, Sonics. Kemp with the bucket.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
They get a hand on it. Here's Barry. He's covered by Brown. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
And he knocks down the first one. Washington making some changes. Jahadi White, he's checked in for Brown. Jeffries comes in for Stackhouse. And Jordan subbed in for Larry Hughes. And then for Seattle, Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Kemp. Mason checks in for Rashard Lewis. And it's Payton in for Ward. And he makes both free throws. Washington leading now by 17. Kicks it to Oakley. Pass to Jordan. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Jordan often gets his hoops off the dribble, but he also is capable as a catch-and-shoot guy.
There's the pass to Payton. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Here's Evans. Passes it to Radmanovich. Here's Barron. Evans, a screen on Jordan. Pass to Payton. Seattle missing again. And so it's Washington with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Sonics trail by 19. Mason with it. Pass to Radmanovich. Payton right side. The pass to Ward. Fires the three. Rebound by the Wizards. 22 is their biggest lead. Passes it to Lou. Jordan looking around. And the rebound goes to Evans. And Seattle shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Mason. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 5 assists tonight. Washington leading now by 17. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Outside Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
At the line for Washington, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
Ryan Russell, he's checked in for Cardinal. He doesn't get the second one. Sonics trail by 18. Mason, the vast award. Rebound, Washington. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out left to the wing. Blue, that's good.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Payton against Jordan. Payton left side, just 4 to shoot. Mason dishes to Radmanovich. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here is Mason. In terms of the future of the NBA, Clark, who's the face of the league? Is it Tim Duncan, winning MVP last season?
And I tell you what, the face of the league is an interesting debate to have. You could argue it could be Kobe. You talk about production, championship level performance, and charisma. Kobe certainly looks the part. 3-time defending champ already. Shaq was finals MVP. He's got a huge personality to match his huge game. I'd even throw in a high schooler, LeBron James. He brings some of those same elements that I highlighted in those other two guys. So Tim Duncan, production, performance, may lack the personality of the others.
Here's Radmanovich following the basket by Michael Jordan.
B-Time Thomas. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Krobniak. Great D that time from Thomas. Washington leading now by 22. Here's Lou. Pass to Oakley. Washington needs to get a shot off here. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. Got a piece of it. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Peyton really earning those two, battling successfully.
Pass to Jeffries. Here's Lou. And something we've seen the last couple years, more and more overseas players, Greg, making their mark in the NBA.
Yeah, Dirk led the way a few years back. And having a big star like Yao Ming come into the league, the NBA might explode in overseas talent.
Now here's Peyton, following the miss by Michael Jordan. Outside, Peyton. Over Lou. Peyton can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 20. Here's Jordan, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Jordan's got 11 points here in just the second half. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Radmanovich the pass to Peyton. 16 feet away. Rebounded by the Wizards. Thomas got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. And the pass to Jeffries. Here's Lou. Passes it to Jordan. Over Krobniak. Here's Thomas. And then Thomas with the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. Washington making some changes. Kwame Brown is checked in for Oakland. Stackhouse comes in for Jared Jeffries. And Larry Hughes is subbed in for Lou. Then for the SuperSonics, Kemp's checked in for Evans. Lewis comes in for Edmonovich. And Barry's subbed in for Mason. Payton passes to Lewis. Back to Payton. And we're seeing more and more high schoolers coming straight to the NBA. Some wish the league would require players, Greg, to wait a few years first. Why is that?
Kevin, I think the concern is talent evaluation. But if you give high schoolers an opportunity to compete at a higher level, scouts should have plenty to decide.
At the line for your Wizards, Jerry Stackhouse.
And, you know, after that tremendous collegiate career, Stackhouse came into the NBA with a ton of buzz, and he has not disappointed. He's an offensive force to be reckoned with.
Now, here's Kemp. Back to Lewis. 6 to shoot. Kemp finds Payton. Can they get it? Yep, that one goes in there. Payton's got 4 this quarter. Wizards have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Upside Brown. And out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession. For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Lewis outside. Pass to Payton. There's talk of a new dynasty rising in the East, and a lot of people think, Greg, the Nets could be a championship team.
I mean, New Jersey's a talented squad with a young core, and they had a great run in the playoffs last year. That kind of experience is priceless.
Now here's Jordan. On the wing, it's Larry Hughes. Lewis grabs the board. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Payton. Hughes with the steal. Inside, Brown. Second chance effort. And another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Staying aggressive against tough, tight defense. That's how Brown gets the whistle.
For your Wizards, Kwame Brown.
Free throw good from Brown.
Boy, just not serviceable at the line, and it is a glaring weakness on the back of Brown's basketball card.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Oakley's checked in for Thomas. Jeffries comes in for Stackhouse. Dixon's checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's Lou in for Hughes. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And the NBA, Clark, is seeing its pace drop the last handful of years. Teams simply aren't pushing the tempo.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, defense still remains king at the moment. The NBA goes through phases. Whatever is successful is what everybody else tries to copy. At some point, though, I do think run and gun, up and down, fast tempo basketball will return.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. White, he's checked in for Kwame Brown. The second free throw, good. Wizards have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Lou. Dixon passes to Lou. Over Payton. Lou can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Cans it from downtown.
No, that was a nice pass from Lewis, demonstrating that he's more than just a scorer.
Wizards leading by 22. Here's Dixon. 11 feet away, and the basket is good. Now here's Lewis. And we know last season marked the creation of the National Basketball Development League, the NBDL. The NBA family now creating, Clark, its own minor league system.
Yeah, I like going in that direction for the NBA and its teams. It made travel a little easier. The 8 teams currently all clustered in the southeast part of the country. We'll see how that expands and grows and evolves, but I think the league itself is sure to develop over time while developing future NBA players.
Here's Lou. The pass to Dixon. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. Jeffrey's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Barry the pass to Payton. Dishes it to Lewis. Shoots. Payton can't get it to go. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Dixon's shot is off. Seattle has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Lewis kicks to Payton. Outside, Kemp. On the wing, Payton. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
Could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Here's Lou. Park, a lot of folks are saying the NBA is getting back to being a guards league. Do you think they're right?
I'm not quite ready to go that far, Kevin. Guards certainly have an impact and influence on the game, but a dominant big man is still the primary weapon in the game and has a little more value than outstanding guard play. But it is interesting to see the NBA does have an awful lot of talent on the perimeter.
Here's Dixon. There's the 3. And that's collected by Payton.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Wizards.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Now, here's Payton. Lewis on the way. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Right there, Lewis takes the hit and still able to finish.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Dixon. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for two, Tahiti White.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty, missing both. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. White against Lewis. Here's Barry. Payton outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Bumping, battling down low. Gary Payton is more than comfortable in those situations.
Gary Payton, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
Good on the second free throw. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lou. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.